Yay! We got an offer on your house. Oh my God, we got exactly what we want. We have everything. Now it's the inspection. Oh, okay. Nail biting time. What are they going to find? What's going to happen? Are there any deal breakers? We don't want that to happen to you. Come right back and I'll tell you how to avoid this. Hi, I'm Brenda Kay with the Halifax Home Selling Group, and this is the sweet Miss Frankie who's with me here every day. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy our videos, hit subscribe and you'll get one every week. So what happens with sellers when they get an accepted offer on their house? Super excited. Yay! Yeah! And we got what we wanted, and we got the closing date. And now the inspection. And it doesn't matter how old a house is, sellers worry on the inspection. I mean, they're literally like biting their nails. So some people will pay $450, $500 to have a pre-inspection. I'm going to give you some tips here today on what you can check and you'll be ready for your home inspection. So let's talk about your HVAC, your furnace, and your ductless heat pumps, okay? Especially your heat recovery ventilation system, because a lot of people just totally forget it. Oh yeah, it's been down there for 16 years. I don't think of it. Pull the filters out of your furnace, your heat recovery ventilation system, and clean them. Bring a company and clean your ductless heat pumps. And again, people, they install them, they don't think a thing. Your furnace. Have a technician come in and have a look at it. Scotia Fuels, hey, shout out to Scotia Fuels. They will come in and they'll assess your furnace, no charge, and you'll know because, hey, cha-ching, a furnace is $8,000. And here's what inspectors like to say. It's near the end of its life. Do you know what that statement means to a buyer? Yeah, it's pretty scary. Addict. Addict is another one. Go up in your attic, take a flashlight, look at all your sheathing all the way around and see if you have any staining on it. Maybe you have a new roof, maybe you have the proper ventilation system now, but prior to getting that, you have some staining. Now, come on. We all know we're not going to send our kids up to the attic to play. We're certainly not going to sleep up there. But buyers will want it done. So have a look there. And then also, when you're up there, have a peek and see that your dryer vent and anything, if it's upstairs, and anything that really should be vented out through the attic or through the soffit has been done there. So, foundation. Again, we all know, living in Nova Scotia, we have cracks in our foundation. And it's a lot of times it's not even seen on the inside, but take a flashlight, go around the outside, see if there's any cracks. If you see one, come on the inside, pull some stuff away. Is there any water damage there that you didn't know about? Is there any potential that this could be an item there for the inspector to pick up on? And also while you're there, if you notice that you have any ground kind of tipping towards the foundation, get your mulch, your lawn, whatever, get that back because you actually should be draining away your foundation. So that's kind of two things in once that you could do there. If you do find a crack that may have some evidence of any water staining, shout out to Permadry, call a company and have them come in and assess it, and if necessary, have a quote or repair it. Because we all know when something costs $5,000, the buyer goes, that's an $8,000 fix there. So that's just the way it is. It really, really is prudent to have an electrician, pay an electrician come in, take the panel apart. I don't know what they're going to charge, maybe $100, $80. It's going to take them like 20, 30 minutes. Make sure there's no double taps, there's no covers missing, anything like that in there. Radon gas. So we normally know 3 months in advance when we're going to be selling. Call the Lung Association for $48. You can order a radon gas test. We have another video that talks about the different inspections that explains this more in detail, and you can find it on the channel there. So if it is over the $200 limit, or the 200 becquerels per cubic meter, it's going to need a remediation system. A seller will not accept it, but more on that in another video. Take a look at your roof shingles. Is there any curling? Is there any missing? And address this. If there's any missing, bring in a roofing company, have them repaired. And please don't put blue shingles on black shingles because it kind of stands out there. If you find it's nearing the end of its life, have a quote. Again, if it costs $6,000, the buyer will want $9,000. So we don't want to go down that road. Oil tank. Oil tank is big. If it's inside, it's close to the 20 years. They're going to want you to put a new one, and it's going to be outside because they're not putting them inside anymore. Hot water tank, 8 to 10 years. If it's over 10 years, my, you are living on borrowed time. You want to replace that hot water tank. Some people get really lucky, but do you want to take the chance? It happened in our house, in our last house, and we had $7,000 worth of damages, just like that, when that hot water let loose. So we've talked about all the major components. Oh, and plumbing. Again, take a flashlight, look under all your sinks. If there's any staining, I know that I have a stain on mine, but it's fixed because I did have a leak there. So those are the major systems. Yes, there's lots more. Your deck is another one. You know, does it have the old 4x4s? Is it secure? I mean, that's something you're going to wait and see what the buyer assumes with it when he talks to his inspector, because if it's good and it was built to old code and there's nothing wrong with it, they can't come at you and say, oh well I suppose they could, but it's not a valid thing. So thanks so much for tuning in. And home inspections, if you want more information, our Ultimate Home Selling Guide has a list of all the inspections, and you can get the PDF copy down below here. I'm Brenda Kay. This is the Sweet Miss Frankie, and we'll see you next Thursday. Cheers.